Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. James Paxton gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And stepping in, Monte Irvine. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And a foul popped behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad, not good.
And that one yanked just foul. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder at the track. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box, Willie Mays. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie McCovey. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
1-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants out in front here, 1-0. So stepping in is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Scooped up, throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
2 down, no one on base. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
To third. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
The first baseman, Orlando.
And the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buhner is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now the first pitch.
Hey.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 5.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First offering. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Pitch on the way. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door, is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ken Griffey Jr. sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Junior.
To the plate now, Jay Buhner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Kyle.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Monte Irvine stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Irvine is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tommy Mostella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Dylan Moore.
First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Crawford's got it, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jose Godoy.
Next for Seattle, Jose Godoy. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 and 2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful
Ruffer.
when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3. The count is 3-1.
Kyle Lewis would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now to the plate, Willie Mays. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece to the right side.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ground ball left side. There is Seager. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie Mays.
So it'll be the Giants DH. Willie Mays struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball, that's out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nope, upstairs.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And now Orlando Cepeda looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Buhner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The left fielder.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-1.
Just out.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Martinez.
Next, it'll be Edgar Martinez, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 2 balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Popped him up. La Stella is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Digging in next,
Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. Now the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. He's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Lewis leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate is Wilmer Flores. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. Martinez into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
No one on with one down, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting
Off
outs.
the plate, ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Good job to
strike.
work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Full count.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll get in there safely.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Crawford digging in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford has it. Only play's going to be at first, so scored it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monte Irvine. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. popped up. Seager shading to his right, and that's the third out. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Jay Buhner.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Ball, that's off the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
3-0 the count.
That one's in there. 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. From the stretch, hit high and deep out to left field. Irvine is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. Buhner, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now is Willie Mays. He bounced out last time up.
Center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Buhner has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Willie Mays.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie McCovey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Next to hit, Orlando Cepeda. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Here's Buster Posey now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to bat, Jose Godoy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Jose Godoy.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, J.P. Crawford. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike
Count
zone.
1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. 1-0 the count. Lewis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
Dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
This pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Junior.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Ken Griffey Jr. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 2-0. Kenan Middleton is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Kenan Middleton.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1.
got to count 1 and 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Middleton, the former Angel, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. That misses 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So now into the box is Monte Irvine. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0, and a double steal try here. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
left side, but it's well fouled. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Lewis waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy Ruffer.
Stepping in next, Tommy La Stella popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
No ball,
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. The Giants lead it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Buhner.
Jay Buhner.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Drilled down the line. This will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jay Buhner is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Edgar.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. He swings and lines it to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. None left for Seattle. They trail it here 3-0. Number 84 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 84.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0. Willie McCovey will be next. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So next to bat will be Willie McCovey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Seager has it. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The 0-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Giants are down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate now is Dylan Moore. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's down.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. popped him up. Cepeda moving to his left. One away.
Now batting, the catcher.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Next to hit is Jose Godoy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And a screwball
Count
is
1-0.
off the plate away for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just
One
throws
ball,
it
one
by
strike.
him for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
So 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Godoy stands at first with 1 out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
So next to hit is Kyle Lewis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
First delivery to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. Martinez has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now that second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next up is Wilmer Flores. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3. The count 3-0.
He loses him on ball 4.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1. Ball, that's out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Brandon Crawford,
1-0.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They trail here 3-0. Set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Starting forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, one strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Junior awaits the 1-1.
Ball, inside.
Right side, but it's well foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Next, it'll be Jay Buhner. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Hit to first. He's got it. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Christy Mathewson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. James Paxton pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.